this thing we do. There's a history component to this thing we do. You know what I mean? Because I think it's really imperative that we, like, people who consider themselves conscious, people who know about history and speak about it and use it in their everyday endeavors, the individuals in our community who don't see shit this way, like the individuals we have in the hood, the individuals we have in our society who Black, who don't really identify with our history as much. That's why I appreciate events or holidays like Juneteenth, because it creates a conversation around what the fuck we doing. You know what I mean? I always like that conversation. Let's break it down. Okay, as Black folks, get everybody else out the room. What the fuck we doing? You see what I'm saying? So Juneteenth is a montage to that type of mentality. So I rock with it. Even though, like, I got to keep it real when I say this. Like, we need to, I don't remember how, like, the moment that Joe Biden said he was going to make Juneteenth a holiday, I'm not going to front. I don't remember how we felt. Like, I can't go back to that time specifically and think if it was a lot of outrage, if it was people celebrating. I can't remember specifically, but I do know the past several months when I've been watching all the commercialization of Juneteenth with the goddamn Walmart Juneteenth ice cream, all these white companies getting in on it, and I see people in our community complaining. Look, y'all, I know some of us didn't ask for Juneteenth to be a holiday. Like, we was going to celebrate that regardless. But we got to be careful what we ask for, though. You see what I'm saying? Because I do know individuals who was happy that Joe Biden acknowledged it. They was happy that it was going to be commemorated as a holiday. Be careful what you ask America to come in on. You feel me? So everybody who complaining about the ice cream and the commercialization of this particular holiday, I don't know what the fuck you expected when you asked America to come in. When you asked America to join, this is what they're going to do. They're going to turn it into a profit-based activity so they can get their money off of it, like they do all their holidays. See? So I say next time there's a historical event that we want to commemorate every year, keep that shit to ourselves. We ain't got to get nobody involved. We ain't got to tell America or put it in a position where we need to be acknowledged. Sometimes that's a double-edged sword. When we say, hey, this has been happening, this has been happening, this has happened, this has happened. Can y'all acknowledge? Can y'all say y'all knew it was happening? Be careful, right? When we ask America to come in, they fuck shit up a lot of times. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised to see Juneteenth ice cream in Walmart. I said, par for the course. Next time, let's just say, hey, let's social media, all the avenues we have to communicate, like in like a Black network, let's talk to each other and leave America out of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Then we ain't got to worry about Juneteenth ice cream, goddammit. But nonetheless, in my city of Sacramento, there was events for Juneteenth. There was African-inspired clothing, a movement. I'm all for that, no matter what day, what we got to use to get to that point. I fuck with that. So everybody who celebrated Juneteenth, I hope you got some cultural relevance out of it. You know what I mean? Not just a day where you can go chill and eat and see different foods and different vendors, but maybe you did a little research. Maybe you said, okay, from now on, I'm going to make sure I research certain things and get an understanding of how all this came about and just know your goddamn history. You know what I mean? So Juneteenth is whatever, but I'm all about knowing your history. I'm all about researching your history, taking historical monuments, historical events, and memorializing them. I'm all for that. You know what I mean? But long story short, I had my 4th annual Father's Day softball game. It was a great turnout. Thank you for everybody who took their time. That event, family, for me, being a father of 5, being in a situation where I at times be like at odds with my children, just to keep it 1,000. You know what I mean? Not to say I was a bad father with them growing up or nothing, but I've been at odds with them. Just them not being raised with me being a young dude, me approaching things the wrong way. But one thing I always knew, one thing I mastered, I'm gonna fuck with nobody tell me. I know my history. You see what I'm saying? One thing I mastered as a young father is I mastered the art of time. Like, I knew how important spending time with my kids was. Finances, communication, leadership, all these things had to come to me a little later. But spending time, the importance of time, I've always been aware of that. So shout out to everybody who came and participated in the 4th annual Father's Day softball game. I appreciate you, family. We had such a good time. We had some good food. And, every year I look and I think, okay, how can I make adjustments? What could I do to make things better? So we're going to keep doing that and bringing Black people together under like positive energy is what all of us should be trying to do. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully everybody had a good Juneteenth weekend. My softball game was this weekend. But what I want to talk to everybody about real quick. I seen the video. I have a couple things that I want to touch on real quick. Oh yeah, like, subscribe. If you ain't a subscriber to the Melanated Convo YouTube channel, you playing with yourself, family. You playing with yourself. We be getting it in. You feel me? The interviews, the conversations, the history, all of it. It's right there on the Melanated Convo YouTube channel. And now